Today we will look into online stock brokers. So the focus is today is Germany. So we will look at some of the online stock brokers in Germany and how the this area of investment, online investments in stocks and ETFs and savings accounts, how this is getting disrupted by these digital companies, online fintechs. So today we will cover three things. First, we will cover the costs involved in different types of online stockbrokers in Germany, and then we will look at one of these online stockbroker who they are a startup and they are actually disrupting this area of online brokerage. And then we will look into the more detail into the different cost involved in buying and selling stocks through this online broker. So that's the plan for today. Okay, so let's first go into the details of the different stock brokers. um, so these are all different uh, banks, big companies providing the opportunity to buy ETFs, to have a savings plan with the ETF savings plan. So, but if you look at the cost, you see that, so this is Starco Bank cost, and you see that it's 2.5 percentage, and the minimum you have to pay €1.50 and maximum €3, and they have 98 ETFs and minimum you need €50. And just to make it a standardized comparison for cost of, so if you wanted to put 100 euros into ETFs plan, it will cost you €2.50. So this is Targo Bank, and then there is DKB and others. So now what, there are so many different banks here. What I'm going to look at is the most recent two different fintechs who are disrupting this space. So this is Scalable Capital and Trade Republic. Both of them are online. So Scalable Capital has also a desktop version as well as a mobile version. Trade Republic has currently only mobile version. This is of 2021 January. So as of today, I have seen only a mobile version for Trade Republic. Scalable Capital, they are bigger. They also have a desktop version, but they are a little bit more expensive than Trade Republic, but the idea is the same. So when you compare with the one that I showed before, you see that in order to create an ETF saving plan with Trade Republic, it will cost you €0, and the minimum that you need is €10, nothing. And also if you wanted to have €100, so just to have a standardized comparison, €100 into ETF savings plan will cost you just nothing. So same for Scalable Capital also. So this actually helps common people actually to just start investing, start putting investing in the stocks, buying stocks, also savings, keeping your savings in the ETFs, buying ETFs and savings for the future. So what we are going to do now, next is I am going to share my mobile screen, and then you will be able to see my screen of Trade Republic, and then you can have a more feeling of how this Trade Republic, this app look like. So 1 minute. Okay, so this is my how it looks like. Oh. So what I did was I just to try how Trade Republic look like. So I transferred around I think €200 into Trade Republic, and bought some stocks also. So this is the main page where you can see an overall high level overview of your investments. You can change your daily view to uh, daily absolute. Yeah, you can see the different trends happening. This do not help much, and also if you wanted to go to one of these, you will also see how each of these stocks are doing. But the problem here is, what I didn't really like is, you don't have much analysis here. You can't really analyze this the stock market much. So you can have a weekly trend here, monthly trend here, yearly trend here, max values also. So you can also put a line here and see, okay, what was the exact value here. Here if you look at the top, you can see changing, you can see how it changed. That's all. And also you have yeah, how couple of metrics as day range is there, 52-week range, open, closing, bid, ask, market cap, P and D values, yield, so dividend what they paid, analyst view. So you can also see the target view 45, so between 54 and 31 they are looking at. And also you get a comparison of the interesting similar stocks here. You can also give an idea, little bit information. So there are not too much information about the stock. So what I do not use this for making an investment decision. I use other platforms to do the research. But here it's good to, if you know what to buy, it's easy to come here, just press buy, and then it's an easy task. So here how to buy. So you have options to buy stocks, you have the option to buy ETFs and derivatives. There are three different products. And if you want to buy, say for instance, ETFs, so you can have more, you can filter, then you have filter for indexes, regions, sector. Oh, by the way, it's an English version, so you see it's also it's everything is in English, so you can also have the English version even if this is Germany. um, Here you can have also the saving plan. So if you wanted to create a saving plan, so for instance, let's make some sample one. I want to buy S&P 500. um, so let's say I put into information technology, create a saving plan. So there is twice a month, monthly or quarterly, so three options. Say I selected this one. When do you want to invest? In beginning of the month, middle of the month, and then you can decide how much you wanted to put into this investment every month. Okay, so you got a quick feeling of how this looks like. So this is the saving plan, and there here you will get a overview of what you did. So for instance, I bought a shares of this company for this much euro. So actually you can also see, say for instance, this one I bought, for each of the shares cost 0.76 cents, and I bought 10 of them. Yeah, so for instance, ICICI Bank, I bought I think two, um, yeah, two shares, and then 1 euro is the cost. So 25 is showing because every time you buy a share, buy a ETF, the cost is 1 euro. But if you are having a savings plan, ETF plan, it's completely free in Trade Republic. So um, so that's all from the app from Trade Republic. Now let's go into a little detail on the cost involved in buying um, whether stocks or ETFs in Trade Republic. So this is the document that I received from the Trade Republic. This is from January 2021. So as you see here, if you do not understand any German, let's a small guidance here. So if you want to buy a stock or an ETF, it costs just 1 euro, irrespective of how much you bought. So for instance, if you buy S&P 500, one of the S&P 500 ETFs, it costs you just €1. Um, or if you buy 100 shares of Tesla, it will cost you just €1. But if you, second one is if you buy, if you have this savings plan, so ETF savings plan, or savings plan for a stock, it's completely free. They don't charge you. So now you may think, so how do they make money? So they make money by small things, like if you order something by post, so, or if you wanted to change something, and say if you send a post to them and say, hey, we want to change something or to remove something, it will cost you €25. Depot service, this is your account, trading account. So this is the corporate actions, and if you wanted to do that, this is if you wanted to be part of this, this is free. But there is, um, if you have any standard orders, it will go like €1. If you want to, if it is something like a specific for you, so Kundenweisung per brief for email, that means by email or by post, it costs you €5. Again, so in order to pay the dividend, it's free. ETF, this is also free. Dividends are free. um, Here, if you wanted to take part in the annual meetings, general meetings of the companies, they will send you an invite, and if you wanted to take part in it, cost you €25. If you wanted to have these registered shares, it costs you €2. So mainly these are all not much. So if you want to have a normal buying and selling stocks and ETFs, it doesn't cost much. So most of these are free. So this is like having having your account, it's free. These are all free. Again, here it's like, if this is like money transfer from your account to another account. If you send them if you send them a post and ask them to do this, it will cost you €25. It might sound weird for most people from outside, because yeah, most part of the world, we send an email or call them to do some to get some support. But in Germany, it is very normal that people send return letters asking them to do certain specific things. Yeah, for these type of things cost €25. If you wanted to move this account from one broker to another, it is free. Another interesting thing, that it is very helpful here in Germany is, you need to report these things for the tax. So they will help you to do the tax reporting for the specific investments, and it will cost you €25. And I think that's worth 25. It's a lot of work. Yeah, but if you want to, but they do provide you a yearly reporting, which is free here. But this is like if you wanted to specifically use their support for tax reporting of your gains and loss in your investments, it will cost you 25. So as you see here, if you look at the overall, this one, it's nothing compared to all the major players in the market. And I think the others will also reduce their cost and come to this level to play it, to compete with these startups. Otherwise, I don't think the other big guys can survive. But they are just, Trade Republic just started a couple of years ago, and same for the scalable capital also. And I think, in my view, the other companies will also follow them in terms of the billing, in terms of the cost charging to the customers. I mean, no one want to pay like 2% of your investment as or 1% of your investment as the cost for having this account there. If you have a fixed amount, no matter how much you invest, you can save a lot. So I think this product, this financial product of online brokerage, it's getting they are disrupting this area, and we will see many things, many interesting things happening in the market by these two startup fintechs. Yeah, that's all for today. If you have any questions, any advice, any support, anything for me, if you want me to do a video on any specific topics, let me know in the comments, and also visit my other videos. will the main idea is to share with you about the different type of financial products developed in this space of banking, financial services area. That's all. Thank you very much.